And we're back. What's up, everyone? I missed you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I've been looking forward to dropping vlogs every Friday. Last week we didn't have shit for y'all, and we didn't have anything for the Civic in to show you guys or to go over, so I just focused on working. I'm like, you know what? I came up with some cool ideas though. We're gonna get to that later, but while it is the build series on the Civic, as you guys know, our specialty, what we do every day for work, is building these beautiful V10s. So I wanna go over with you guys this build in particular. This car belongs to Matt from Arizona Signature Auto in Phoenix, Arizona. This car, we originally built it for Mitch McKee from M Engineering. Then he sold it to our friend Britt. Say hi to Alex. Alexia. Ah, enthusiasm, bro.
Yeah. Well, we were in the middle of...
Oh, yeah, my bad. So, sold it to Britt. Britt put it on Motec, did a tranny, went low 8s, and then sold it to Matt. Matt had a lot of fun with it, roll racing it, and then he sent it in for service, and then somehow we just spiraled into this. So now it's an Elite 2000. It's got next gen precision 6870s, titanium exhaust. It's got a 20-port fuel injector setup. Now what that means is the factory cars come with DI and port. We converted the DI to port injectors. It's got 1050s down there, 2650s up top, 2600s up top. Motec, flex fuel, stage 6 transmission. Is there anything else you could have added for this car? It's got everything.
Yeah, it's got axles,
line lock,
yeah. Fire suppressor system, T1 system.
T1 fuel system. It's the injector dynamics box. The fuel pump controller. It's got two big fuel pumps in there, so it's got all the fuel in the world. With these cars, with the standalone managements, we add oil pressure sensors. We add a lot of sensors, you know, fuel pump controllers. Essentially, we add more wiring to the car. What you see there is the connectors. One connector is for the BPC, which is the fuel pump controller. The other connector is for line lock and water pump that go to the front. The other connector is ethanol sensor, and then oil pressure sensor. We don't ever solid mount any pressure sensors just because of vibrations and harmonics. So you'll see the sensor there. Then behind all that, you have the 100 micron fuel filter. So stuff like that. So we're gonna go over parts of the car. So we just went over the engine bay wiring, go over the back end, the exhaust components, the plumbing of the exhaust components, and why we do things a certain way. So as you see here, we opt for center exit titanium 4-inch exhaust system. We have external tubes that, you know, at the end of the day, the consumer gets to pick if you want the wastegate tubes to be recirculated back into the exhaust or external, so to match the bumper design. To each their own, everyone's got a different style. So we did external on this, as you can see, the wastegate tubes. We also did titanium 4-inch inlet intakes, tubes, high cut. And then we'll get to the color theme, but as you see here, the color theme of the vehicle is opposite of everything. So this is a hot pink compressor housing that goes to a Tiffany coated intercooler with pink sheep, and then goes to a pink plenum with teal sheep. Yeah, so everything's opposite. So if we come over here, we'll look at the plumbing. On plumbing, you know, the wastegate, we use 3/16 hose that goes to the solenoid and comes off the compressor housing. We put fire sleeving over the hose. You know, I like to use 3/16 braided hose in order to clamp it, because with wastegate control, even if it's slightly loose, it could cause a variance in duty cycle with the solenoids. And on the V10 stuff, you have 2 of every sensor. So we want to make sure that everything's 100% sealed. So we use 3/16 braided hose, and then we order to clamp it, okay? It's not as easy to service compared to the AN stuff, but on these street cars, you shouldn't be taking the wastegates and solenoids apart anyways. So, you know, a lot of shops do use AN stuff, and AN's great as well. I don't like to use AN stuff on this particular part of the car because you can't see a small vacuum leak versus, like, you know, anything else you could, you know, fluids, you clearly could smell it or see it. And always want to keep the bank-to-bank variance on boost control identical and no leaks. So we use Oerlikon clamps, and then we fire sleeve everything. Everything gets a fire sleeve within an adhesive heat shrink that then goes over the hose end. So, you know, with more protection. Regardless, this hose is rated for, I don't know, I think like 400, 500 degrees Fahrenheit on the outside. We still like to, you know, just overdo it, right? Because you just never know, and these cars are driven through the streets. This car is going to Phoenix, so Phoenix is a little warm. When you go on this side of the car, we have the breather system. These big power cars need a good crankcase breather system, so we add an external catch can that taps into the factory crankcase system, and then we add some tricks into the dry sump oil tank to help with ventilation. So when we started this build, Matt is from, you know, he's the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, where the Miami loud colors were in, right? And so he comes from like the BMX era days of those cool old like bright colored BMXs, and he was like, what if we do a hot pink and Tiffany teal theme on the car? I'm like, at first I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of a, I don't know. Then I kind of was like, well, let's send it. Worst case, it doesn't look good, we could recode it. So he told me his idea, and all of this was his idea, right? Like about the color theme and the opposite of things. So if you look at the intercoolers, let's start with the coolers, right? Bank 1, which is the passenger side, is a teal intercooler, pink sheep. Then it goes to a pink manifold with teal sheep, and it's opposite on bank 2, which is the driver's side. All the way down to the compressor side, and one more thing that you can't even see, the mounting bar. The way we support our turbos is there's a mounting bar that the turbine housing has a Heim joint that's welded to, so it's able to flex and move. The bar itself is teal and pink and then blend into one. And to top it off, we even did the calipers. So the calipers on this side of the car are pink, and on that side, they're teal. And then the roll bar, same thing. Pink and teal that blend into it. Even the logo of the manufacturer of the roll bar blends in. And last but not least, the stickers on the door, the Angry Sheeps, also opposite. So on this side, on this side it'll be Tiffany, and on that side will be pink. They're not on yet because we want to, once the car's fully off the lift, we'll detail it, give it a slight little polish, and then slap the stickers on before we photo shoot and upload it on Instagram and deliver the car. So it's cool. While I love building all these cars, you know, when you get a car build that's a little bit different and it's unique and it's different, right? I mean, the attention to detail on this car is pretty on point, I'd say, right? So while this our focus on the channel right now is the build series stuff, I also want to show you guys in all these build series videos what we got going on in the shop for my V10 customers that have cars here, or I've built cars for, or who want cars built. So with that being said though, today's episode is about electronics, tuning, and wiring. And while we're filming this, UPS happened to show up. So we haven't even opened the box. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, talk shit.
Well,
what does that say?
looks like he finally gave in. Look at what that is.
I gave it. I gave it. Listen, I gave it. Shall we?
It's not a Motec, but
it's not a Motec, but Fuel Tech. And you know, listen, like I said in the video, a couple videos ago, you know, it's what you're comfortable with. I'm that kind of guy that eats at the same 3 restaurants on the same days of the week, drive the same route home, go to the same Starbucks, eat the same dinners at home. I'm a really structured dude, right? And well, I'm no Motec pretty damn well and comfortable with it. And my peers that I associate with daily are also Motec guys, so if I have issues, I hit them up. So now I gotta make new friends.
There's plenty of Fuel Tech people out there.
I was telling my buddy Cody Phillips earlier, say, hey buddy, Fuel Tech showed up, oh, fucking call me. I'm like, so I gotta make new friends. You Fuel Tech guys, hit me up. So I hit him up. By the way, thank you, Fuel Tech. Thank you, Ali.
How did this happen?
So how did this happen? I'm gonna tell you guys how it went down. Hold that.
I get to open it.
When I first started building Hondas and then making turbo manifolds out of my garage, I made friends with this guy in Qatar that sold parts, and he would buy my manifolds when I was first started in my garage, and he would buy many at a time, right? And he helped start us, you know, like get the ball going, and we ship them to Qatar and Bahrain. All right, go. And so throughout the years, he has continued, you know, growing his business and selling parts. He's a main Middle East distributor for a lot of manufacturers that he deals with, Fuel Tech being one of them. Now he has clearly seen us progress, seen me progress, and been a big supporter of me and the company. And so when he saw those vlogs, he's like, yo, let me convince you to put a Fuel Tech on your car. And I'm like, shoot it. How are you gonna convince me? I'm gonna have one sent to you. I said, all right, I can't knock that. I know it works. I know the product's great. Support is phenomenal. I see it. I mean, there is no taking away from the records and how fast and how easy the system is, right? Again, there's many ways to skin a cow. Back to what I was speaking earlier. I'm just stuck in my ways, and while my Alexi's on Fuel Tech, my friend Jason Whitfield from Whitfield, his car's on Fuel Tech. This is good for me to learn because then I can help them, right? So Mohammed Mazil, I can't even pronounce his last name. Anyways, he's got a shop. Thank you, brother, for making this happen. Thank you for, and I said, dude, what do I owe you? He's like, dude, all those years you've taken care of me, this is the least I could do. I said, rock on, and then we'll make the best of it. So, we're gonna open it up. Now remember guys, I've never. I quickly once or twice looked over their stuff at PRI, kind of like messing around with their display, and then over Alexi's log. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I gave it no attention, or I'm like, whatever, I don't want to see this shit. If I can't look at an iPro, I don't want to see it. Was my thought process. But they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah.
I think we can. I think we can figure it out. All right, so let's open this girl up. FT550. This thing is little. That's it.
Let me
That
see.
is everything.
So this is with Fuel Tech. The display dash is also the ECU. So when we build the harness, it's gonna go straight to the dash, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So that dash is also touchscreen and everything. So
Sick.
You can make adjustments on the fly with that.
Really?
Yeah, you don't have to hook up.
Awesome. This is, help me here,
This is
a Nano Pro. Some sort of Lambda controller?
Yes, and it's also electronic. So you can also make changes with this on the fly.
3 meter, 10-foot map.
I don't even have this on it. I have to swap this out.
What is it?
It's Lambo.
Why do you need to see it for? Or is it,
It's electronic.
Is it the controller? Like, is that the actual interface that goes to this to be able to read the Lambda sensor?
It's all CAN control.
What the fuck do I need to see it for, though?
Well, it's just
You guys are fancy.
so you can see it.
Fancy Fuel Tech. Alright, then we're on to the next thing. We have a 5-foot wire harness.
This is for.
That looks like a Lambda.
Yeah, that's
that is it. Yeah.
That goes straight to this.
Oh, I get it. So it's all plug and play. You just wire, you power and ground it. Fancy motherfuckers. You're gonna have to rewire this though, buddy. I don't like the loom. Speaking about wiring on the R8, make this look like that. Deal? Next wire harness. 10-foot wire harness.
That should be ECU stuff with this one.
So this is ECU stuff. Oh, it's dope.
Hey, it's all pre-wired.
Well, no, it's wired to the connector, then you have to just wire it.
Well, yeah, it's all kind of pre-wired. You just, yeah, everything where it goes.
CAN-A, so you have powers and grounds. Oh, I understand with it. And then this is all the sensors. Do we have time to build our own loom? Shall we? Are you down?
It's up to you, or I can have one here in a week.
See how our schedules are set up? We'll just save this for the next car that we decide to wire. But that doesn't mean it does not go unnoticed or thing. This is another part of the harness as well. So essentially what they do is they provide you a full loom with all the wires for you to pre-wire your harness the way you want it. So all the pressure sensors, ignition, all that stuff. However, we don't have time for this. Granted, I love wiring and we have everything here to do it.
Yeah, everybody's already saying, oh, you guys are lagging on this.
On what?
You guys are milking the build.
Oh, I saw those. Oh yeah, we're milking, bro. Yeah, because we have nothing else to do in the world. We got no bills to pay, bro. No family support, right?
You guys are milking
it.
build.
Okay.
Look at. This is what's nice. Watch out.
Whoa! Motec don't give me fancy shit like. Let me go get a Motec. Let's compare this shit. Give me a second.
Look. Comes in a little baggie and everything. Sorry.
No, my mess. There's no. Don't trip, fool.
There's a little rubber front to protect that. There you go.
Motec don't need that, bro. Motec's just gangster anyway. They're both gangster.
That's cool. Look at how funny it looks. How little.
Everything goes to this?
When it comes with the brand.
Oh, I ordered a bezel. This drops in.
Oh.
Yeah. This is cool.
Yeah, just an A and a B plug in that thing.
Thank you, Fuel Tech. We will make you proud, I promise. I'm not going to use this right now. What we're going to do is just wrap it up, put it in our wiring department just in the future. I'm sure we will use it. However, how our schedules are set up, we don't have time to make this, so I'm going to go ahead and call Ryan from YWire and tell him to not send me a Motec harness, but to send me a...
He's going to be mad.
No, he won't. He don't give a shit. He already had a talk with me. He's like, you know, you're going to end up putting that thing on Motec, Alex. I'm like, as much as I would love to keep that car, that one, not mine. Nope. Guess what car it is?
Not mine.
That's right, you, buddy. You sitting right there on that couch, drinking that beer, with nothing else to do on your Friday evening. It is yours.
Potentially.
Potentially. That's right. So we're gonna build this car and give it away. All right?
Yeah, we're not keeping it.
We're not keeping it.
No.
Now, this has gone very good, and I will just tell you now, this is gonna keep going. And before we go on to the next topic, once again, thank you, Fuel Tech. We will make you proud. Thank you, Mohammed, my boy. I got to text Ryan and tell him to send me a Fuel Tech harness. And we will have this, in the next episode, we will have the engine and transmission in the vehicle with the turbo kit mounted and one step closer to firing. What the fuck's up in that? Why do you need to see? Look at my AFR. Who's gonna look at it while you're making pulls? Hey David, when you're making pull down the drag strip, you look at your AFR?
He doesn't.
Oh, that's right. He goes Baja. He drives trucks.
What if it's good?
Then you count on your
Then you
good.
let go.
No, you count on your good ECU perimeters to go in and cut that bitch out so you don't hurt nothing.
Whoa. This is field tech, right?
They have to. It's all as good as a tuner. Watch your boy work and learn.
I like to look at things. You want to give my reaction now? Like 3 minutes after it pulled up? Oh shit, it's a Honda! Hey, you're at the wrong place.
I'm looking for a Honda shop.
You see all those cars?
Lambos, a Urus, STO. We got another Civic.
Yeah. A really nice one.
Fucking sick ass one.
Nice and clean.
So I got here building Hondas, and I love building fucking Hondas. It was my passion. I mean, it's all I wanted to ever do, right? Tinker in the garage. And ever since we got that goddamn SI, my mood has changed. My love for what I do, I'm very thankful, very grateful, and I just all about fucking let's build. So check it out, like ever since the SI, I started following a lot more Honda people, and I love clean, Japanese inspired clean cars. Back when I did my Civics, Integra, you know, I love the spoon stuff, the TEs, the Mugen, diehard Mugen.
All the original.
All the original, just simple original. It's fucking got a love for it. So then of course there I go fucking entering, you know, the Sonic cars, and then Jose, I believe his name is Jose or something, ITR. And I got super excited to kind of be a part of this community of what they're doing. And since last Friday, these guys will tell you, I'm like texting like, yo, check this out, I got some entries. I'm driving, buying entries, and I'm like, I love the way this feels, right? And honestly, all you guys have really sparked up this energy in me and the staff. I'm like, I want to do this with my people. And so it's inspired by them, and I'm like, so the blue one has turned into this crazy big build.
I think the blue one's more of like a build.
That's
series.
a big. That's
why it's taking. That's why it's taking as long as it takes.
So, but I still want to get cars that are like clean and done, and then add my little touch to them, right? I want you guys to be able to have the ability to buy or win a car that's, you know, has a sheepy touch to it.
Well,
right?
and something in between the builds. That way we don't leave you guys dry.
Right, it's just, you know, we're building this Honda, you guys are a part of it. I read the comments, everyone's hyped up, everyone mentions this to me. I was like, you know what, in between these builds, I'm gonna start doing some stuff like this because it keeps the energy up. I'm excited to do this. I think it's cool as hell. All right, fuck it, check it out.
Show him.
All right, everybody, welcome to this 1994 Honda Civic DX. That's right, look at this puppy. She's bad and clean. There's nothing like a stock car. So I had this idea yesterday, in a matter of hours, we made it happen. Literally, today's, what's today? Thursday? Thursday, yeah. Over the cars.
How stock is it?
It's fucking stock.
That's
It's got all factory interior, blue interior. The engine bay is completely stock. All the hardware, even the windshield wiper tubing is stock. It's lowered on skunk 2 coils with Volk TE mag blues.
It still has a cover back here also.
I rate this thing about a 9 out of a 10. It's so clean that like it's hard doing
it's
this.
So clean. He already upgraded some stuff on it.
Yeah, I had to. I want to give it a little touch, right? So then I quickly, the guy that I bought some stuff for, I'm like, what else do you have for EG? He had some OEM clear, not some knockoff shit, the real deal Holyfield. Got those puppies. I cannot believe how expensive this shit is. When I bought those and I was building Hondas, they were probably like 150,
200 bucks.
$1,000 for those fucking things.
The lip, OEM lip,
SIR lip. I did buy another lip, but the car came with this, so we'll save that lip for later.
Pop the engine.
Oh, look at OEM shift knob.
The interior, I drove it to the auto parts store and drove it to lunch. It's like smiling, like it took me back to when I was 18 years old. You know, look at this pups. All OEM. So D15 B7 1.5 non-VTEC. It's got the OEM radiator cap, everything. Now I'm not gonna change any of that stuff. It's got all the surface rust from being 30-something years old.
This is the option that came with no AC,
DX
no power steering. Yeah.
So it's clean.
You can't get any more OEM than this.
It's pretty dope. Yeah, this is the giveaway to the giveaway. As you guys know, we've been doing giveaways with the R8s and all this, but this one's gonna be a little bit of a twist.
This one's easy and fast.
Easy and fast. 25 bucks an entry. Once it fills up, we're gonna go live. Alexi and I pick someone, and there you are.
So there's gonna be limited spots?
There's limited spots.
So $25, 2,000 spots, correct? And you can actually see on the website where your name is on the list and everything.
There's a spreadsheet. You click on it, it'll tell you everyone that's entered, the names, everything. Again,
then we're gonna go live.
Once we go live, it's
so once we fill up all the spots, then we're gonna go ahead and everyone's gonna know when the day we're gonna go live and time. and hopefully you guys can connect. If not, no big deal. We'll reach out to whoever does win if they're not live. More than anything, I'm excited for this to just do more and something new. And
So if they're watching,
so if you're watching this vlog right now, open another browser, go to sheepyapparel.com. It's the only thing on Sheepy Apparel, so you can't miss it, and get your entry.
$25.
$25, make it holla.
That's a beer and some fries.
and potentially
$25.
we could be giving this away Monday, Tuesday, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
The quicker it fills up, right?
Yeah, that's it.
It could leave Monday. I hope it does leave Monday.
I hope I walk in Monday,
Send it.
and during our Monday breach meeting, this comes up, and we then send out a message to everyone saying that we're gonna go live on Monday as quick as, who knows, we'll see, right? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I'm excited. I've been looking forward to today. Yesterday was a great day, nothing but ideas. On top of everything else going great in the shop, since that R8 we just showed you, and a lot more other builds we got going on. So, get on the site, get your entry, and good luck. I am gonna say something that they don't know about. I'm gonna throw in some fucking goodies. As you guys know, we do make Honda parts, so Honda turbo kits, etc. I'm gonna throw some shit in the trunk when you do win. So you get more than the Civic.
Little surprise.
A little surprise. Every car's gonna get a little surprise. Who knows? It might be a gift card. It might be 50 bucks Roblox. It might be fucking trip to San Diego with your wife. Who knows? But one thing I will tell you guys: every guy that does win or female that wins something from us, there will be surprises to it. So let's go. So one thing, the whole Sheepy built then turned into Sheepy Race. Sheepy built started as when I built my first Civic, and it landed in Honda tuning. And Alonzo, you gotta drop the picture here. Drop it here. I worked at Web Camshafts, and the guy is fucking punk ass angry dude that did their marketing, had a sticker machine. And I say that because he's a fucking dick. Excuse my language. I said, hey man, can you make me some stickers that say Sheepy built? And I'll never forget, he made fun of me. He's like, what? I was like, can you make me like a, like a 12-inch sticker that says Sheepy built? And he laughed. He goes, what's that? I says, well, I want to make this sticker and put it on my valve cover for my Honda. And he laughed. He's like, I guess I'll do it when I have free time. And I felt so bad asking him to make this sticker. I'm like, but I wanted to put it on the valve cover for my shoot with Honda tuning. And he just made fun of me, right? Never fucking make fun of anybody. You never know where they end up, right? So, fast forward, what are we? It's 15, 16 years later. Sheepy built was a sticker that I wanted to put on my valve cover for a magazine that started on my Hondas. And it turned into something phenomenal. So, I want to divide this whole new thing that I got going on, this new era of going back to my roots, from building V10s, which I love, it's fun, we got a lot of cool shit, that logo to the signature Honda stuff here. So, we're gonna bring back the Sheepy built sticker. I'm going back to what started all of this, what got me here. So, Sheepy built is back. That's a wrap, everyone. I know it's a short vlog, but a lot going on in this vlog, a lot of cool shit in the background. So to everyone that buys a $25 entry, good luck. I look forward to shaking whoever wins hand and chopping it up with you. So enjoy your Friday evening. Everyone be safe. Go talk to some Diaz. You know the vibe. We're out. Later.